song would start with like
August 28th, 2020.
and like a group
The world's crazy right now, but we're recording a jam. How you feeling?
Good, my throat's a little dry though.
Oh,
I gotta shave. I look like Jack Black or something.
What are we about to do?
Moonlight is kind of like that nostalgic song.
You have two people sneaking out in the middle of the night.
The whole time while you're enjoying yourself with that person, having fun, it's all just sort of like tainted by this growing feeling inside of you that's nagging at you, saying like, what am I going to do when this night is over? Thinking about how you don't want the night to end.
Don't want that night to end, kind of feeling.
So while you're enjoying yourself, it's kind of bittersweet because you're already worried about what comes next.
Are afraid of, for whatever reason, bringing that relationship out into the daylight and revealing it to their friends and their family.
When people listen to it, I want them to think of like that's Swim, like that's their like iconic song.
I remember I first came up with the idea while I was at work. I was washing some dishes, and the first part of the song that came into my mind was the pre-chorus.
I was away for the summer when they first got into the studio, and I contributed via voice memos.
And the first chorus I came up with, I sent it to the guys, to Nick, Pat, and Brian, and Nick said it sounded like I had just taken a nap or something.
I had the initial reaction of like, I think it could be better.
Which I kind of agreed with him, honestly. So I spent a while holding out for the chorus, but that original chorus actually got repurposed into the bridge of the song.
Yeah, it's crazy to see how a song can build from like a voice memo or like just a thought in your head.
So we refined it as we went on, got into the studio, recorded our parts.
It's like the best feeling when it all comes together.
A demo that included this little piano line at first, which I recognized but didn't know quite what it was. Later found out that it was Clair de Lune.
Holding up my phone to a speaker, trying to sample in some of this piano into the song, and kind of texting Pat. We were getting really excited about it, like, yeah, Clair de Lune, like Moonlight goes together.
Sent this, and it's just like you get that like feeling immediately. You're like, wow, like this is gonna be a good one.
Yep.
And I remember he sent the voice memo, and I had a drum line, drum line. I'm the drum. Hey, I'm the drummer. The bass line. That's what I do.
My first memory is him showing me the drum beat, and I thought it was very catchy.
You got this first.
All right, so my favorite part of the song has to be, I would say, coming out of the bridge. There's this big cheery scream. It's like, like we all like go nuts, and we're all in like this one room in the studio, and we all just like screaming as like loud as we can. And our engineer was just laughing, and it was just a great time.
You'll hear us. We start clapping, and then eventually we just start going like, woo, yeah, like let's go. And that was a lot of fun to record.
Like we get so serious trying to like make this product and this like great song. And that was probably one of the times we were just friends having fun, just being dorks. It was a good time.
That was a good time.
Pre-chorus into the chorus is just like a super fun feeling, and it's kind of like, you're at the top of a roller coaster waiting to drop into the chorus. I feel like our producer, Nick Zanenti, did a really great job of giving it that epic beat drop sort of into the chorus.
One of my favorite parts, just because it's such like a unique nuance, was in the bridge, right before the applause and like crowd noise, is just this like distorted that band sings, and it was just.
How's it go again?
Yeah.
Right, that's
that was better. It was just so in the moment. We just like this. We basically finished the song, and it was like an afterthought, and Dan just like kept on like yelling this like when we were listening to it.
It was a little like squeal that Dan really wanted to be in those yes.
And it was just like, wow, this is so dumb, and then it just caught on, and like, wow, no, maybe we should keep
it's
it.
pretty catchy, so
So
we have to
hope you enjoy it too.